Hello, everybody. Welcome back to New York Talk. This is the instant reaction spotted by the third shot. And it's an away win, an actual away win. We scored some goals away from home, which is a novel idea. And we got another twice in a week, a comeback late victory, Mick. And if you can't enjoy these games and these moments, I mean, what can you enjoy? It's just what football's about. A last minute late winner to end a kind of a barren run is what it's all about.
Yeah, smug face or what? It's got to be on you. It puts to bed a little bit of the criticism for coming back against dog and duck other night, isn't it? According to some people. So yeah, a decent performance. First half, again, probably a story of two halves. I think first half up until they scored, we were in charge at game. From that point onwards up to half time, I think we struggled to make any impact, and it was starting to get a little bit depressing. I'm not going to lie. But then second half, there was only one team in that game. There's only ever one team going to get anything out of it, and we did, which is amazing.
It's amazing, yeah. Like Kevin Nolan and Northampton are sick of the sight of Rotherham United at the minute.
I bet they are.
Because they were in a good bit of form. This is not a team that's in a poor bit of form. 7 clean sheets at the last 8. I think there were 4 or 5 games unbeaten at home as well. This isn't the dog and duck. This is a proper team who have had a really, really good start to the season. So it's certainly something to enjoy and be proud of. The players certainly to be proud of, and I'm buzzing for the fans that went as well. As you can see, me and Mick are sat here. But of those several hundred fans that went, I'm actually buzzing for them because those are the hardest souls that I'm sure went to Wimbledon and everywhere else where you've seen some turgid games this season. So hopefully this is the start of many to come this season. We will go through man of the matches and everything we normally go through on the interaction. But let's start with, we'll go through the key moments. Let's go through the goals. They get a penalty. Paul Tierney, former Premier League referee, decided Zach Jules had fouled, whatever you want to say, whoever dived. I don't know who dived. I can't remember his name, but whoever it was. It's just a bad decision. It's just a shocking decision. It's one of those. There's not much more to say about it. It's just a wrong, bad decision.
Shocker, isn't it? Dreadful decision. And like you say, it's a Premier League foul.
Yeah.
The players felt a bit of contact, shoved his legs together, and thrown himself on the floor. And Tierney's bought it, which referees seem to do sometimes. Premier League referees more than others, I guess. Certainly above this level. Shocking decision, dreadful decision, and I think, like you tweeted out, goals change games, and it did change the game. Changed the game significantly in their favour. But we've got our act together and sorted it out. Really come back into the game. So yeah, it was very disappointing that somebody who's refereed at supposedly, and I use that word purposely, supposedly a high level, thinks that is in any way a foul. Bizarre, but there you go.
Yeah, very disappointing. I'm sure Northampton fans might be unhappy with the foul that led to the second goal, but we'll maybe come on to that, but it was definitely a foul. Before we come on to the positives, Mick, we need to talk about the fact we can't deal with that adversity again. It's a constant theme. It's a constant theme of the entire season. The changes at half time, the change at half time in shape, and Hugo coming on obviously helped.
Yeah.
But once again, are we making too much of it, or is this a real thing that I'm sure needs to sort out when we concede, when something goes wrong, we kind of go into a shell almost?
It is a real thing. It does happen, yeah. Whether we need to concentrate too much on it as supporters and as what we do here, no, we don't need to concentrate on it. We make mention of it and move on. Why would you make a big thing about it? You know, because if we're supporters start making big things about it, then it starts to get into media and blah blah, and it starts to get into players' heads and everything else. They know, they're not stupid. They're part and parcel of it, more so than we are. You know, so we can't make a difference. We can't make a difference whether we moan about it or whether we say it's not happening. Whichever you want to choose, it makes no difference. Only the players can deal with that. Let them deal with it. And they've dealt with it in the last 2 games. They've dealt with it.
Yeah.
In my view, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's right. Move on to the goal. Our goals. The first one is such a good goal. It's just a fantastic play. Obviously, Denzel Hall and Keane Spence interact a little bit on the right hand side. Just one of the best kind of half crosses of the season so far from Baptiste.
Yeah.
And Jordan Hugill does what we've all been crying out for Jordan Hugill to do for 3 years. It's a calm, cool header into the right area. And Joe Raffi kind of couldn't believe his luck that he was there. It's a perfect goal, really. It's a perfect, well-made goal.
Another well-worked goal. Another well-worked goal. And I don't think you can overlook that. I think that's really important. The build-up play to it, the pressure that we put on in the run-up to that as well. Well, arguably for the whole of the second half, to be fair. It was coming. Yeah. It was coming. And the little dink from Baptiste was an absolute beauty. An absolute beauty. And, you know, I bet Hugill couldn't believe his eyes when he saw that coming towards him. And you're right, Jordan Hugill's done absolutely the right thing, put it in a dangerous area, and there's the right back. right centre back.
Yeah. So one centre back's put the ball into the box, and the other ones then finish the move.
Yeah, we'll show you how it's done, lads.
Yeah, we'll talk about Hugill tomorrow because the way we're using him now in the last couple of games is perfect, but we ain't got time for that today, really. But I wish that what Hugill did today and everything else shouldn't go unnoticed. It certainly has been noticed. Then comes the winner, Mick, 88th minute, I think. Josh Benson with a free kick. First of all, I suppose, if any Northampton fans watching, is it a foul on Denzel Hall?
Well, I think it probably is. He's gone in bravely, and he appears to have been tripped up. I don't know. If it's not, that's fine. We'll chalk it off, and you can chalk penalty off. So it's up to you, you know. And we'll call it 1-0 instead of 2-1. Whatever. Yeah. I think it probably was. I think it probably was a foul. But you could argue it. I absolutely agree. You could probably argue it both ways.
Yeah. But then you said it is a left-footed free kick. This is a left-footed free kick. It's definitely a left-footed free kick. And Josh Benson pops up, and it wasn't pinpoint. It's not top corner, top bins, and anything else. But it was exactly where it needed to be and exactly the right speed, just enough for the keeper not to get there. And we went mad, and all those several hundred Millers fans went mad and enjoyed a great moment.
That free kick was all about Joe Powell. Let me tell you now, that free kick was all about Joe Powell. The wall was set up for Joe Powell. The goalkeeper was set up for Joe Powell. They know what he can do. They know what he's capable of doing. People in this league all know that he's a dead ball specialist. He's a left footer. So they set up for that. Beautiful. It's upstairs Benson with his right foot and kills it around wall. The goalkeeper's got no chance because of his positioning. So, yeah, I mean, I joke a little bit saying it's all about Joe Powell. It's not, obviously. Benson's technique is excellent. But defending that free kick was all, they were just trying to keep Joe Powell out. So, whatever. Works both ways, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely does. Really good today, Benson. We'll come on to man of matches in a second, but Josh Benson's certainly in that conversation. It should also be mentioned, Mick, the praise of there was only one team winning that second half. And it's now easy to say that now we're sat here after having won the game, but they were dead on their feet from probably 70 minutes onwards when Nombe comes on, which again, we'll talk about Nombe tomorrow because he was excellent. But there was a real difference in fitness levels today in that last half an hour or so. We were relentless, we were attacking, we were aggressive. They couldn't get out, and even when it went to 2-1, they just had no legs or no energy left. So is this where we're starting to see a bit of payoff from pre-season and these early 10, 15 years? Or is this because we can change it off the bench with Keane Spence, Sam Nombe and other people? Is it a mix?
I think it's a bit of both, isn't it? I think it's a bit of both. I think it's mainly fitness, fitness levels. You know, we knew at the beginning of the season that the players were going to be put through it. They knew it. We knew it. And it's taken some time for them to start to gel a little bit, and they are starting to gel without a shadow of a doubt. But yeah, we can change it as well, and we can change it for some quality, which is what we did. Yeah. But yeah, they were dead on the feet. We weren't. So on that basis alone, the work that they've done, the work that the absolutely rubbish, appalling Ross Burberry's done with him, who keeps punishing all these players for whatever, it pays off. Who knew? Well, everybody, just about. So, no, listen. The work that they're doing on the training pitch is starting to prove fruitful, actually, out there. And it's taking too long, arguably, but it's taking. Well, I don't know. It is. I mean, it is arguably. I don't know whether it has or not, to be honest, but it's coming now.
It has. We've got a bit longer than we normally do, but we've won, so forgive us or not. Let's finish on man of the match, Mick. And I'll be honest, this is a difficult one.
Yeah.
For me, because there's lots, particularly second half. Baptiste's second half was brilliant. Jules had a really, really good game for me. Rafi obviously scored. Joe Power was excellent left wing back. Dan Gore was excellent in the second half. Josh Benson was brilliant. Hugo was excellent when he came on. And for me, the goal for Benson's got to tip him over the edge. For me, I want to go Josh Benson's man of the match. Especially when Nombe come on. Him and Nombe linked instantly. That was really, really good and really exciting for next week, and assuming they both stay fit. But Josh Benson's my pick for man of the match, Mick. What do you reckon?
It's difficult to look beyond him, isn't it? Simply because of, and I do agree with you, there's been some really good performances today. And Zach Jules, I'm really impressed with. He's stepped up today. And today we're starting to see the Zach Jules that was at the top of his game when he was at the top of his game last season. He's a very, very good centre half. I think he's been lacking in confidence, and he showed today that he's starting to come back. Maybe they didn't play him in the middle has helped him do that. I don't know, but whatever. But yeah, I think Benson provides that link, doesn't he? Yeah. He's provided that missing link that we've had all season between the midfield or the defence / midfield and the front players. So I think I don't think you can look past Benson today. He's been outstanding.
Let us know your man of the match. I'm sure if you comment in the comments, let us know, because you could pick. There are several players you could pick from today, which makes a nice change.
Dan Gore was brilliant again.
I think we were quiet in first half. Second half, he was excellent.
He goes under radar, doesn't he? The work. He's one of those midfielders whose work goes under radar, but when he's not there, you miss him massively.
I agree completely.
For the age that lad is, he is a quality player.
Yeah. And we'll talk about this tomorrow on the podcast, but whisper it quietly. But the substitutions were fantastic, weren't they? They were at the right time for the right people. Some people
look at you, happy clapper.
They were superb, all of them. Anyway, we're done. Let us know your man of the match as well, like I say, and anything else you've got to say about the game, penalty, free kick, whatever it might be. Make sure you've subscribed as well. Last we're 85 away, I think, from 2,000 subscribers. So if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe. If you're watching as well, give this video a thumbs up. Assuming you've liked the video. If you don't like it, don't give it a thumbs up. But if you've enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. We will be back on Sunday evening for the full review with more than just me and Mick. And we'll go through loads of other stuff because there's loads to talk about. But yeah, thank you, Mick. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We will see you all next time. And as always, up the Millers.
Up the Millers.